Hello. We'll talk about divine detours. If you haven't seen part one of this video, then please make sure you watch that first because this is the continuation. It's a channeled message, and I was doing a channeled message before. It was all about, well, it was about a variety of different things, actually. It was quite a few topics coming in there. And I was looking at my battery level on my laptop, and I am a total rebel when it comes to charging batteries. I'm like living on the edge. I've heard that it's an Aries thing. So if you're an Aries and you experience this, please drop something in the comments to let me know that I'm not alone. Actually, even if you're not an Aries, tell me what your star sign is though. If you're an Aries, you might resonate with this, which is that you sort of like live on the edge wherever you can in life, and things have been fairly, steady for me. So it's like you got to find the chaos, find the drama where you can. Letting my battery go to low apparently was how I got my kicks today. But that being said, it cut out way sooner than I expected. I thought I had a little more life left on it to finish the video. And so then I asked, the spirit guides, and I said, well, so am I supposed to go back and finish the video? Do I make a new one? I hope not. I hope not. It did recover, so we're good. You'll see part one up there. But divine detour, I'm getting my practice right here, right? So, I had to have faith. I had to drop right into it and say, well, that just happened. So I charge it, have faith that, I can save the video. But then I say, okay, is there more to be said? It feels like I was kind of at the end of the message. But I am going to do maybe a couple more minutes here, a few more minutes. So where it left off was saying that if there is a thing, dream, person, goal, something that you feel is meant for you in this lifetime, that you're like, I'm gonna have that, like that is mine, it will come for you. And yeah, we're being asked to like collectively heal this, the whole limitations thing. Yeah, I'm getting a few different, it's funny, I'm getting a few different things with this message here. Okay, I'm getting a really, really strong vibe with this whole message. There was like an undertone, we got that card, which was like clear the air and heal the past. So what I'm getting is be at home. And what I'm hearing with the wombat spirit here, what I'm hearing in my mind is really find your home. It's not, and this has been coming up a few times recently, find your home within yourself, within your heart, within your body. Find your home. That will carry you through wherever you move to, wherever you go, whatever you do in life. This is not about your specific home space. It may be about something feeling conflicting in that space. But yes, it's time to return home to your heart, to your true path, and what it is you are really here to do. I'm also feeling a lot of like that kind of, it feels like a spirit-based, it doesn't feel like pressure, but I'm going to say pressure is like the easiest word maybe to describe it. It's hard, right? Like spiritual and energy and emotional things, they don't really work in words. We just try to find words to describe them, right? So sometimes it does feel very hard to place a feeling, to try and describe it to you all. But what I'm feeling here is this kind of pressure to live authentically and to live your truth, like to live your purpose, because I'm feeling like you've been aware that you've been away from it for too long. And so you're like, I actually, I get the feeling like you've figured out a lot of what this means to you, and that you need to do the messy work right now. And so the next thing that we see here is clear the clutter. Frog spirit. And I noticed a frog earlier today, and then I noticed another one. So this is the third frog today. So when things happen in threes, very powerful. Time to clear out the clutter. And actually, I mean, I would show you if I could, but I've been clearing out the clutter in my life as well. Having just moved, right, to this small town, this little beach town, I've been finding like, it doesn't feel like some of my items are mine. Like it feels like they're past me. They belong to past Kate, and they're not meant to be here. So I'm doing lots of, organizing, purging, maybe giving away or selling items. And it feels so nice, right? Like, doesn't that feel so much lighter? Don't we love spring cleaning? Yeah, yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, we're also getting truth, eagle. Truth and healing energy from this deck, actually. So I believe that when you speak your truth coming up, that is when you will heal. I think there's definitely some things being unsaid in the collective. It feels like you might have been holding back from your truth in some way, even if it's just like your truth sharing with the world. Yeah. But you've been on this inner journey for long enough to understand your own truth, like long enough to understand enough of your own truth to get going, like to get moving on it. Okay. Be fearless and bold is the next card. Badger spirit. Be fearless and bold in the way of your heart. I'm hearing in the way of your heart. Is something in the way of your heart? I'm wondering. Is something in the way of you feeling as though you can feel happiness? Like, I'm getting like there's unfinished business. Like, that's really, really the feeling I'm getting here. I'm getting like a ton of, whew, that was like really intense. Whew. Can you see my eyes are watering? That was like this tightening, choking feeling on my throat. Okay, you can speak your truth. Every single place that you speak your truth, it is safe, okay? It is safe for you to say what is on your heart and to speak your needs, to say what is on your mind, and to find the words to okay, clear? It's safe to be truthful when you are at home with yourself, okay? So when you have done your inner work and you've landed at that place which feels more real than it has in the past, it feels more you than it ever has. When you feel like yourself is, you're right in line with divine guidance. Whew, there's like a lot of anxiety and a lot of holding back words with this particular part of the reading. I'm like, again, I have this like really, I'm like really feeling for you here. That's what I'm trying to say with my face. Okay, let's all do a collective inhale and exhale and really feel like you sigh out the things that are bothering you, the things that are stressing you out, and the things that feel like not your words. Okay, so inhale, exhale. Okay, shake it off, do your thing, you know. Oh, really feels like you need to sigh. It feels like get this out, clear out that clutter. If this clutter is inside of you, clear it out. If you don't know what that looks like, reach out, find support from me, from whatever practitioner you want, right? Find support, but you need to start clearing out this clutter. Otherwise, you're not gonna have space for all these things that you've seen on your horizon, right? You've been like, I see this dream, it's so beautiful. But if you don't, okay, use this example, analogy. You're in a boat, okay? And you see an island, but there's like a hole in your boat. And so it's gonna keep, there's nothing for you to patch it, but the island's close enough, you know you can get there, okay? And try as you might, what you have to do is find something like that's gonna cover that, or you're going to have to, you know, release things from the boat. Maybe that's part of the clearing the clutter. Like if you release things from your boat, it may not feel like it's, you know, related to getting to the island, but the thing is it does, like it just immediately immediately lightens your load. Okay, so clear out anything you feel that's possible to be get cleared out, and find a way to speak your mind and to speak your truth. Yes, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. I get the feeling like with the people who are watching here, I know there's a few folks here who reach out to me, and am very aware that there's a lot of powerful people watching this channel, because I feel a lot of these like very similar energies of like, of really feeling like a deep passion and purpose and longing to be here and a wish to do a lot more with your lifetime. And I feel that's part of my message here, is to remind you that it's entirely possible. And, you know, don't listen to the naysayers who may feel afraid of their own power, because you know yours. So inherently you're sort of farther off in that. And so you're not speaking the same language. Okay. So, trust that you are totally capable of manifesting everything it is that you see, that you need, and that you want, whether it's now or later. Okay. So just have faith that everything you're hoping for, but also I'm feeling like a really specific thing. Like there's a specific situation in your life that has like really plagued you and not gone so well. And you're looking forward to it being cleared out or cleared up. So if it was with a person, it feels like things need to be cleared up between the two of you. And then we have Hathor, receptivity. Hathor and Isis. Okay. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. I'm personally getting this call, like really to just let whatever needs to happen, happen, no, like all across the board in life lately. And I have to say, it's extremely peace bringing and mind settling, just to finally, you know, feel that, yeah, I can trust that no matter what happens in life, I'll be able to figure out my way through it. So then I can sit back really and like allow life to arrive with me. And as long as I'm still active and energized, then it's only going to go in the right direction. So long as I'm being honest, right, and listening to true guidance of my heart, or of spirit guides, of other practitioners that, you know, tune into that divine energy. Okay, gonna do one more here. Channeled message, all about truth telling, truth sharing, truth being. Okay, transportation. So I do feel like there might be a move happening, or you're going to need to go somewhere to figure this out. Maybe some sort of location shift. I know that can be challenging for, you know, many of us in this time of the recording, the pandemic and COVID. It can be challenging to figure that out, but I would also like you to try expanding your mind and see what is really possible, and what are you just saying no to because it feels easier. Like it feels like for many of us, there's been something that we've just said no to because it's easier to put it like to a back burner. And now is a time where like bringing it up to cook, you know, where it's cooking time. Okay. I mean, I didn't lie. I just didn't realize that I also wanted to do another one, or that I would be told to do another one. Transportation is an awesome past life card. So it could also be that you're used to moving around a whole bunch, or that you fear taking trips or something. There might be something along those lines that is ready to be cleared out right now. If you've been worried about taking a trip, that is going to be released. That is no longer a fear for you. Okay, and then we have dawn, new beginnings. This is what's on our horizon. Look at sun shining on everything. This is one of the most beautiful things. I love, so when I walk out to the beach, sometimes on like a gray day, there's a bunch of cliffs, okay, all along the beach, and you know, kind of into the horizon line. And so all these cliffs, if there's clouds, you'll see just spots of sunlight on some of them. And so you see different, like kind of a gradient of light. And I just think it's so beautiful. So I thought I would just give you that image. It's so peaceful, so peaceful. Just sunspots, like, oh, it looks like, honestly, every single time I go out there, I wish that I was a good painter at this time, or, you know, had painting things with me. I just feel like it would be such a beautiful thing to see. So new beginnings are on their way. They're here. They're happening. They've been happening. And yeah, it's time to embrace this time of truth sharing. Remind yourself that if anything happens that didn't really go according to plan, it may just be that you weren't aware of the full plan. Okay, so just like tonight, I didn't know that, you know, my laptop was going to go that much quicker down to low battery or to no battery. But it was obviously a divine detour because there was more messages that needed to be shared tonight with you. And same with if you're doubting your ability to get anywhere, right? If you're seeing something in the way, trust that it's there for a divine reason. Stay curious to it. And once it clears, you may find you're way farther on the path. Like, I'm getting this sense that if you have been, you know, lacking faith that something is going to turn out right, it's almost like when you start acting in accordance to your truth and to your, you know, yourself and your heart, what you're going to realize is that detour took you, it was like a shortcut. Like, it took you way faster because you went really into the reasons why it wasn't happening. So now you're going to be more aligned, like forever, like consistently. It feels like a lot of things in the collective are shifting to be like, this is no longer an issue. Like, it's just the consistency of your healing and of your growth is going to be a lot more, basically your healing and your growth is going to be a lot more consistent. So the things which bothered you before just simply won't have the same effect on you. And I'm so excited for everyone getting to that place because, wow, that's just, isn't that so enlightening to just feel like, oh, that's no longer a thing, you know? Something, you know, they say when you worry about something, like, are you going to worry about that 5 years from now? It feels like that kind of feeling of, oh yeah, that's no longer as important, even though it was a concern at one point. So wishing you well in all that you are doing, and I hope to hear from you with what it is that you know, you're driving towards, what it is that you really care about, and that you feel yeah, that you feel is truthful for you, or maybe what you've been running away from. I'm so curious as to whether you've resonated with this. So drop a comment, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and you know, you're at this point in the video, please you know, like and comment so we can hang out and touch base. And again, if you need a reading at all, the services are down below. Okay, take care everyone, and hope to see you soon. Bye.